Hello to all, and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is we're going to do the month of December collective energy read. So the energy starting off today, which is December 2nd of 2021, is a time of celebration for some. I've received a lot of comments and emails as to people who have finally received a job offer or looking at a new path to start in the area of finance, career, and in some cases have found something that they're creating day to day whereby they can start to learn about it, build upon it, and obtain some wisdom here that's going to lead them to great happiness. Even if it's spiritually and emotionally, we need to maintain balance at this time. There's also a message here about karma. Okay, so it's about recognizing bad decisions and recognizing as well now that as we move into a new direction, the decisions we make now will lead us forward or back into and through a difficult lesson once again. So this is about cleaning up one's thoughts, recognizing the work you've done, how far you've come, what you're willing to learn and do and create now in this next chapter of your life in the year of 2022. All right, thanks for the thumbs up. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Sacred Circle tarot spread. And I'm going to start with the center. I usually pull 3-4 cards from 3-4 different decks because I like to clarify. But one message that's really sticking out at me here from the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed is the Messenger of Earth energy. So this is all about perseverance. Some have persevered. They've put the time and effort in, and now they just need to remain positive because a message is coming in the area of money. In some cases, like I said, you've already received an offer of abundance, money, career, a creative idea that you're excited about, or that message is coming, okay? Because we've got the Messenger of Earth here at the beginning of December, and then later in December, we have those who've been kind of just waiting for an opportunity or a response to come, or actually the actual start date of some form of business opportunity. Hi, Firefly. Welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. So there are some who are excited to go out and tell others about something in relation to money or things of the material. Now, if you haven't received the offer, the opportunity, or discovered the journey by which you are the things you want to accomplish. This is kind of like we're starting fresh, right? We're stepping into a new path. We have a clear mind of what didn't work in the past for us and what this next journey is going to be about in 2022. So this is spirit advice to plant seeds, to continue to come up with things that balance your daily life, right? Here's career and finance. And then over here, I need to work on meditation, exercise, family and friends, finding balance in all areas so I can start out a beautiful chapter, knowing what I am creating here and just remaining flexible, trusting in spirit that as you pray, spirit is going to send some form of blessing. I see a couple blessings here. And we're going to get to that in a minute. So, for further confirmation, I pulled some cards from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. And here is the message for those who have indeed heard or are in the process of hearing about some form of interview. The Three of Action card says things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it is time to decide what your next big project will be. Like I said, coming up with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, connecting with family, doing something to help others. Because those are the things that are really going to be recognized in this next year. Raising money, helping others in some ways, just going to enhance that positive juju, right? So the card says you may choose to continue to build upon your successes and move to something entirely different. So this is, maybe communicating within oneself. What seeds am I going to plant now as I go into 2022 so that I can get excited about my life once again, right? Because some people, due to COVID and many other things, have started to feel a bit stagnant. And our human reaction when an offer or opportunity comes in is to kind of like fear it instead of, this is what I've been waiting for. So we do have Spirit bringing in some additional messages via the, um, I use it all the time. Anyway, we've got the moon here. So we have a little bit of confusion or illusion. And I feel like that's what this energy is those who've received an offer are kind of like, okay, now what's next? I'm excited to share this information with others. I'm excited to continue to plant seeds, right? To learn something new, to come up with additional things in my life to create a balanced and joyful journey. All right. So in the thoughts position, we have, let's see, what did I start with? We started with this. Okay, so this is the Emperor. In the thoughts position, this could very well be thinking about someone, male or female, who's in a leadership position, a manager, a supervisor, a business owner, however that may apply to you. This could be a father figure, grandfather figure. This could be, I'm thinking about building my empire, and I've been working on something for a period of time, or I received communication and now I'm waiting. So, Spirit's saying there's no need to stay up at night worrying about how things are going to turn out, because that type of negative energy will block the process from flowing as it should, right? So if you're thinking about someone who's in a leadership position of sorts, Spirit's saying, look at that, clean it up. Okay, so this is about cleaning up your thoughts, right? In the thoughts position, not staying up overnight worrying about things, because they will slow the ability for a beautiful new path to begin. Instead, Spirit is saying replace negative thoughts with the 9 of action energy, trusting that all the time and effort you have put in is now leading you, right, with the 9 of swords, into a victorious path, with the 9 of action or wands, into a new direction in the area of career and finance. All right. So the 9 of action card says you've worked hard to create the things that you cherish in your life, such as relationships, amazing accomplishments, hearth, and home, right? No longer do you have to worry. Instead, Spirit's saying clean up your negative thoughts when it comes to an Emperor here. Some may be thinking of someone who has Aries in their chart, and you put a lot of time and effort into that connection. Or again, someone who's financially abundant, secure, and stable. Now, this is a time, and we talked about this yesterday in the live Zoomcast, of self-reflection. I was shown that this veil is thin when it comes to like the mirror. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves in a very quick and intense situation, but at this point, this is like, I'm going to reflect on a situation here, especially in relation to another. Was this fated to be, or was this not? So if this is in the area of home, family, or some form of soulmate, Spirit is saying this particular time, this particular connection with the guardian of emotion energies will require emotional maturity and total trust in oneself, right? Am I repeating any unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in connection to another or others that was not healthy for me, right? Because I'm rising above that. Now I'm heading into a path of victory and fulfillment and abundance here. Therefore, I need to trust that I am surrounded by those who only have the best of intentions. So you can rely on the advice that you're given. For financially, I feel like some have indeed connected with a soulmate in the area of career and finance, someone that you were meant to connect with at this time in your journey. And yeah, either that doorway of abundance with the 7 of earth has opened up for you, or it's about to, in connection to another. So this is, professionally or personally, this is about trusting in Spirit that if you can clear your mind from your worries and fears, that your prayers will indeed bring you someone that is trustworthy. Okay, so we have by the second going into the third week of December of 2021, a little bit of indecision here in the relationship sector. So with the wand energy, this could be family, this could be business, this could be personal. This basically is I know I can make the highest, best decision between two paths, or in a moment of should I or shouldn't I, because of how I have evolved. because many, male or female, are carrying the energies of the Empress, someone who can now give birth to what they truly desire. And because what you are giving birth to is meant to be Spirit stepping in as a major arcana to help you to give birth to a connection here. Again, that Emperor energy, and with the King of Wands energies, it could be someone, again, who's a manager, supervisor, business owner, CEO, so on. Now, if this is a personal situation, it doesn't have to be a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. It could be a passionate masculine. It could be a passionate feminine who's kind of walking in her masculine energy, a little bit fearful of a connection because they're fearing that all is not as it should be. All that glitters is not gold. But this is a time of self-reflection for whoever needs to hear this information, that in your subconscious, Spirit is trying to bring in the realization of the energy of the Eight of Thought or Swords. There are some who may feel restricted by the circumstances you're finding yourself in, right? An offer, an opportunity came in, or you're in connection with a person or people, and you're feeling like stuck. But Spirit's saying we have the freedom to move into whatever passionate and inspiring direction we so choose. So trust that that's an illusion, right? You can now, with the Empress energy, give birth to a new path that you're passionate about and free your mind from worrying about getting there, because doorways are opening. And the only thing that's going to slow things down for some of the collective here is not trusting in prayer. This is a time of ending so that new wishes can come true. And that indecision, that confusion, it's just about trusting that you can make the highest, best decision for yourself and that you are not restricted by any of your current circumstances. You have the freedom to go into the direction of this. So creatively, we have the messenger of thought or swords energies. Thanks for the thumbs up. A new topic or intellectual project in your creative aspects position over the month of December is really exciting for you. So there are some who are like, well, I can't feel like I can make a decision about one financial or creative idea or another. And that's where Spirit's saying, take off that blindfold and get excited about an idea or two. Because at this time, a new topic or intellectual project is something that will bring back energies of inspiration, right? I'm grounded financially and in the area of home and family, or I'm working on that. And I'm also going to move forward by creating things that I like to do. And it, like, I'm building this whole chapter and I'm making sure that I'm starting off on the right foot is what I'm hearing. New information may require changes to your plans. And what's interesting about that in the creative aspects position by the third or fourth week from now is we have the adjacent possibilities card. So this is unexpected doorways opening up. And so Spirit's saying, don't sit there confused or worried about one financial offer, opportunity, direction, or another, because you've done the work, right? You cleared your mind and you trusted in prayer. And now you can be freed of indecision because of some form of unexpected doorway. Now, in the day-to-day aspects, and I got for many, it could be that this unexpected doorway opportunity shows up around the 24th. I got the 26th or the 28th of December. But in the day-to-day aspects position, this is what Spirit's talking about. With the round and round energy here, they're saying this is a time to discover any unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles. And in some cases, this is unhealthy self-talk with the Five of Air or Swords. This is worries and fears regarding communications with another, and then falling into some form of unhealthy pattern or behavior. Now, this could just simply be, I start to go into this energy of worry. Therefore, I'm blocking the sword, Ace of Swords, from coming in. So with the Nine of Action, this is, I have put the time and effort in, and I've connected with someone who's in a leadership position. Therefore, I trust that Spirit is going to guide me to a fated connection whereby I receive some form of unexpected opportunity. So when I asked about the unexpected opportunity in the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Abundance. Now, I feel a couple different things here. This is the realization already by today, December 2nd, that a new financial or creative direction has turned out for you and you're ready to get going, and that inspiration is starting to return because you know of which direction you are headed. And Spirit's saying this is with the Ace of Abundance or Pentacles card, a path that is going to grow and prosper for you. So get inspired, right? Don't fall into unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles where you start to kind of backtrack, because Spirit's saying for those who are ready, who are listening to Spirit, are watching for the signs, we are going to bring in a couple gifts here. Now, one could be I'm stepping into the path of a new idea, offer, opportunity because I did the work and now I'm connecting with someone in a new path. I'm coming together with another or others, contemplating, am I passionate about this, that, the other, or another person? So the Ace of Abundance card showing up in the day-to-day aspects position throughout December of 2021 says, this cherub brings wonderful news, exclamation mark. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. So in some cases, you've stepped into a new path. You're a little bit conflicted about all that you have to learn in this process. Many have stepped into a direction that they normally wouldn't have thought that they would fall into in the area of career, finance, and creativity. And they're actually finding that they're a little bit excited about that. And that's because it is a path that's meant to be. So Spirit's saying we're going to help you to come into connection with another or others and know that you have it within you to recognize and to make a decision that is in your highest best good, that you want to give birth to. For you are not restricted by your circumstances, right? Maybe some of you connected with a boss and you realize that they weren't the right connection for you. Therefore, you're freeing yourself and you're giving birth to a new direction. And eventually here, some form of unexpected opportunity shows up. And that's, of course, if you do the work. If people don't know you exist and you're looking for a job, they're not going to know that you're there. All right. So in the actions position, I'm just going to stop real quick and let you know. Oh, and say, yes, cleaning out my closet and giving to charity. Beautiful, Firefly. Thank you. Sandra, good afternoon from Alabama. I pray that you have a blessed and Merry Christmas, and I pray the same for you. Sandra, thank you so much for coming today. Jane, good evening from Wales, UK. Thank you, Jane, for stopping in, and good evening to you. Jennifer, hello. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the reading. Namaste. You are very welcome, and thank you for stopping. I know I do this at maybe the most imperfect time. Of course, we have people all over the place, but I'm trying to do my best. It's noon here, and it works out with my personal readings. So yeah, if you would like me to stop in this collective reading to do a personal reading, just let me know in the chat session. And all you have to do is click on the $ box, drag it over to a minimum of a $10 donation. And then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern. And then I'll stop and do your reading. So we're in the actions position throughout the month of December. And the first card I received was the 7 of Fire. The 7 of Wands is about hop, skipping, and jumping into a new direction, going away from some form of maybe discomfort. A group of people you felt kind of backed into a corner with, or this is just realizing that you've kind of risen above where you are at, right? Maybe you're hitting a glass ceiling, there's nowhere else to go. So you're taking action, right? To hop, skip, and jump into and through a new doorway here. And this is beautiful because Spirit diagonally from that in the inner strengths position is saying that is the direction of happiness. And we'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah, Spirit saying as you are waiting for some form of communication regarding career and finance, could be another person. It's coming in when it is or has come in as it was divinely meant to. And so, yeah, in the subconscious position, Spirit's offering up the major arcana, the Fool, saying, absolutely. We're helping you to manifest this new path, this new direction, this next higher, better chapter in your life. We want you to get excited. And then they talk about help. some form of help. Okay. So we have kind of, I'm worried about a new path. I'm starting to get excited, even though it's different. I trust spirit is guiding me to go through this new doorway because an offer has come my way, or I know that it's on the way. And so spirit is saying, just remain poised, right? As you create this next foundation in your life, spirit's slowing things down so that you can self-reflect. Now, this could be that you're in relation to someone and it's like, if I choose a connection that I'm confused about, that leaves me kind of unsure, I know that that person, place, circumstance, situation doesn't feel right. And if I go forward with that, I'm going to have like another 10 years of difficulty. So this is also, trusting that now's the time of new beginnings and to free yourself from whatever is making you feel trapped or stuck. Yeah, this is a time to come together with others. This is a time to share good news with others. This is a time to wait patiently in that poised manner for news to come so that you can come out of confusion with that moon energy and recognize that things are working out beautifully. So they confirmed the actions position with the helper of action card. And we have, you are blessed with many wonderful things to do in your actions position. It would be great if you could take time to plan first, but something may show up while you weren't looking, right? I'm getting that with this in the creative aspects position. But then comes that two of earth, like, oh my gosh, an adjacent possibility opened up. And now I'm kind of feeling all over the place, and spirit saying, remain poised, share your information with family and friends. You're going to recognize that you have been blessed with many things to do. And spirit saying, follow your instinct and just have fun. Okay. So new doorways opening, coming together with family and friends, especially at the end of the year here. And in the emotional aspect position, we got this two of wands energies again. So this is about, I know that I have made the highest best decision for myself, or that I can. Therefore, some are going to be like, now I have to go to my boss and I have to somehow go away from my current circumstances because I'm choosing a higher, better path, or I'm going away from someone here who I feel I cannot trust. And spirit's just saying, emotionally, with the four of emotion energy, an offer will come. I feel like there will be a decision between 2 or 3 offers, or they're saying opportunities are coming to you, and some are not noticing that these are the gifts from heaven. Wanting to sneak away from an offer or opportunity that's opening up here. But spirit's saying emotionally, it's time for a change in the wind. At some point, you're going to receive the clarity you have been waiting for, and that everything has worked out okay. So spirit doesn't want you to sit like this woman here and just feel completely unfulfilled and sneaking away from what spirit wants to bring, right? But new beginnings require endings, and there is a process, right? That's involved in that. But spirit's saying you're not trapped or stuck. We're trying to guide you towards wonderful news. So free yourself from inner conflict regarding when this communication is going to happen, how it's going to happen, and just get clear with yourself about the reason you are so inspired for the year of 2022. What are your long-term goals, and what are your day-to-day action steps that you're going to take? Because once we start to recognize that intellectual project or topic or idea, some are actually going to be called into close to the end of the year, going into early 2022, to be a speaker of things. So if you've gone through any difficulty here in the thoughts position, it's time to take a difficult experience and to give birth to freedom from that by guiding those who are now where you used to be, right? So in the inner strengths position, we have the 7 of water. And when I looked this up in the Good Tarot deck, this was about applying your imagination and your creativity. Again, having the strength to connect with others for guidance and assistance, especially in the area of money. So if you are unclear, it's a good time to find that clarity and to communicate and to remain flexible. Remain poised and trust that things are coming in as a gift from the universe. And there'll be like a shift in perspective, like, oh my gosh, I'm shining like the sun. I know now where I'm headed, and I can lay down an old path and follow my intuition forward. So in the inner strengths position, hi, Tamika. Hello and blessings to all, Tamika says, season greetings. Thank you, Tamika. So we have the happy, happy card, and look at this fool. Spirit saying, just hop, skip, and jump into a new direction. We are backing you 100%. What you are working on or towards as you find strength to communicate the answers you are seeking. You will start to recognize that as you step through this new doorway, you can have a shift in perspective where you do not fear opportunity, where you now give birth to what it is you're passionate about. Yeah, and if you've been working on something for a period of time, maybe marketing via the internet, which is where most businesses are going, everybody's leveling out. It's about figuring out your soul's purpose and putting that out into the world for the world to see. Those people are recognizing that wishes are coming true and that indeed a new opportunity is coming in here. Something that's going to, look at this, they're saying hang in there until that key comes to you. Towards your egg representing your intentions and goals. Remain poised. Look at everybody's like, I'm remaining poised, but I'm really excited to hop, skip, and jump into this new direction where I'm going to have a happy family, where I'm going to feel inspiration, where I'm going to find clarity about where I'm headed, and the fact that I kept myself stuck. All right. So, does anybody have any questions at this point that you would like me to answer? It is only during this live video podcast where I will offer a 1-question reading, which is it's a monthly reading worth $55 for a minimum of a $10 donation. All you have to do is click on the little $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10, and then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or concern, and I will do your reading. Okay. Oh, I was guided also over here to the, can't think of it right now. I'm being guided to really explain this so clearly. And I feel like I've said it over and over again, but the higher power is stepping in here at the beginning, the very beginning, like especially I'm hearing the 2nd to the 4th. A lot of people are going to receive offers and opportunities, or you're looking back, recognizing that divine timing led you to this opportunity. If it hasn't shown up yet, I've been getting the 12th. I'm getting the 15th here. We have communication, message in a bottle, and then running into the direction of a new doorway that's opening up. So this is indeed divinely timed. Spirit is trying to guide people into the direction of their tribe, their peeps, to co-create with another or others so that they can be freed from some form of never-ending story, right? Maybe sadness, maybe depression. Spirit's tired of it. So they're helping the collective to go through this regeneration process, right? Burning down of the past and the things that no longer serve you in the journey ahead, and going and putting one foot in front of the other, going the distance and not giving up. Because eventually Spirit is saying here, I'm feeling, especially around the 3rd week from now, those who've put their loyal heart into what it is that they enjoy or the direction that has opened up for them, there's going to be a realization here with the Truth Be Told card that you have acknowledged a lot of wisdom, right, in that journey. And now it's time to put this mask on, a beautiful new you, and to go into and through this doorway into the direction of peace. No longer worrying, no longer depressed, sad, or confused. And those who are single, as you move into a new direction and find peace in that, you will be connecting with some form of soulmate. Now, a soulmate can be someone whereby it's a difficult connection and one of you learn about yourselves through it, or both of you do. It could be a soulmate that you're wanting to connect with, that you're thinking could go for the long term. Just remember the advice that Spirit said about getting up in your head, about not repeating unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, about knowing that you'll make the highest, best decision for yourself at this time, and that you will recognize if someone isn't what or who you thought they would be. Yeah, it's really a time of rest, paying attention to signs and synchronicities, and then being able to kind of rest and reflect, trusting in prayer, because Spirit's saying, again, I keep seeing 15. That's number 51, but it's backwards to me. For some, it could be around the 15th of December, where you realize that the milk and honey of your life is starting to flow because of a new beginning, or maybe that's when you finally get your first check. Okay, signs and synchronicities are leading you to come out of this energy where we all were, sitting in this in between, reflecting on the past, what we learned, and how we're going to apply it to the future. Ironically, the past sign is pointing over to energies of conflict, chaos and conflict. So this could be inner conflict. This could be conflict that you had in connection to others. Yes, this is a time of mending and healing and stepping into the direction of a brand new path, receiving wonderful news, getting inspired again, going through the process of researching. Look at this. An opportunity with the 8 of Pentacles. This is about researching an opportunity. And the High Priestess is about, I'm going to observe a situation for a bit here so that I can get clear of what I want before I create it, before I go into the 9 of Pentacles, which is a wish come true regarding money. So again, some are like, okay, I know by the end of December that I laid down a path that no longer served me, that became a weight here with the 10 of Wands. And now I'm going to listen to my intuition. Some may be listening to your intuition at the end of December and recognize that something has potential here and you bring something full circle. Or that as you did bring something full circle, like we're seeing again, this time with the 7 of Wands, it's time to move away from a path that you weren't comfortable in any longer, that you've risen above, and instead go into a path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. Just like here. That's where Spirit's trying to guide to the collective, right? Let's go through this rebirth. Let's get back in connection with love. Let's love one another. Let's open our heart to love and be freed from the old decisions or the old ways. Because it is the old ways, check that out, where I ended up feeling stuck or trapped. And Spirit's saying, keep going. But this is about going slowly. Recognizing when you fall into indecision, that Spirit's helping to guide you into the right path. Go into the sun, right? Those who acknowledge and appreciate you. Okay, Donna, thank you for the donation. Whoop, whoop. And for the thumbs up, you guys. I just started my new job. Congratulations as an EAW. Will I do well at this job, and will it be long term? All right. Well, these readings cover 4 weeks, the month of December, but I'll see what Spirit has to say, because these paths are blessed, especially with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Earth in the day-to-day aspects position. These are paths that will indeed grow and prosper for a pretty long period of time. I'm hearing 10 years. I'm hearing 13 years. Let's take a closer look. Please provide Donna with clearly defined messages regarding the current job that she has started. Oh my. So 6 of Wands. I don't know if you felt this, but Spirit is explaining it this way, and that's that you received some form of attention and recognition here. Yes. That's lining up with the 3 of Action, the 3 of Wands card for the collective, where Spirit's saying things are indeed working out beautifully. In your thoughts position, this is about saying yes. So Spirit was guiding you to absolutely say yes and to clear your mind, like the collective of the 9 of Swords energies. With the Emperor energy, this is You're going to be receiving, especially in the next couple weeks, a lot of attention and recognition for your hard work. You may even be connecting with someone in a leadership position who's going to offer you an additional opportunity, idea, maybe a raise, a bonus, or just you're feeling pretty darn smug, right, in the next couple weeks because you're doing so well. So in the relationship sector of the circle spread, you've got the major arcana, the magician, the ability to manifest success. So we have the situation requires emotional maturity, and total trust. You are indeed surrounded by those who have the best of intentions. I feel this is a positive card. This is you manifesting, knowing what you want, recognizing that this journey was indeed fated for you at this time. Now, in the creative aspects position, darn, Donna, can you remind me of your sun sign, your horoscope sign? Yes, I wanted this job and so grateful to have it. Beautiful. So you're just feeling stronger here into the third and fourth week. Oh my. And your actions are bringing towards you very positive energy here. Celebration. So yeah, that's lining up with the helper of action cards. In your actions position, you're being blessed with many wonderful things to do. New doorways continue to open up for you. Just remain poised, play your part, be the queen of your journey, and know that all of this new path here for you is bringing happiness to those in your life around you. So here we have emotionally the Two of Wands, just like we saw here collectively in the emotional aspects position. I'm looking out at different ideas, different projects, different directions, or I'm fearful. Okay, so they're definitely warning you of a pattern of fear because, yeah, that makes you start to think about not trusting people in some way. So Spirit is saying there's going to be a change in the wind. People are going to be good around you. I mean, we've got happiness, a wish coming true, feeling stronger, manifesting a reason to celebrate here. So, with the Two of Wands energies, there could be a wish come true here during, and I'm getting closer to the third week of December, where another opportunity opens up. It's like you're looking at one opportunity where you stand, and now you're looking at yet another. I almost feel like you're connecting out to other places at a distance or something via this job. So that's interesting because it's also this is all about I can make the highest best decisions when I am receiving offers. Okay, so subconsciously Spirit's saying Spirit has helped you with the major arcana, the Empress, Donna, to give birth to this wish come true. You are not restricted by your circumstances. Continue to manifest, continue to build on this star energy with the magician energy. Yeah, see, day to day, we just saw the Seven of Swords again. There could be unhealthy patterns, behaviors, worries, and fears, conflict regarding some form of communication, and falling into the fear that maybe someone can't be trusted or someone's going to take over your position. So Spirit's saying this is a path that is blessed. It is a path that will grow and prosper. So yeah, in your inner strengths position, it could be by the 4th to the 6th week from now. Let me see. No, I feel like this was an unexpected opportunity that opened up for you. And I just keep seeing diagonally things working out beautifully, you receiving a lot of attention with the Six of Wands energies, and then a reason to celebrate with family by the 3rd week from now. So I'm going to bring in, oh, look at it, and on the bottom of the deck, we got the 10 of Pentacles. A light at the end of the tunnel. The ability to build on family, decorating, buying better decorations, celebrating with others, that there is wonderful news regarding this career. Doing something challenging and fulfilling. And I do see a promotion listed there as well. There may be a promotion around the third week from now, third month from now, that you may be eventually considering to be a wish come true here, because you have manifested that. Yeah, so this is about moving forward softly and slowly and enjoying each and every little day. I am hearing it's a good time to journal. Here's what I was learning when I started. Here's how I built upon that. This is what I did every day. This is what I was working towards, updating your CV, resume, coming up with projects or ideas to help offer to others. You could become a very big part. Yeah, because I think the shocking energy of the Tower is speaking of that Three of Cups energies. Yes. All right. So keep on keeping on. Enjoy the journey. Write down how much you love that journey. Set intentions. Come up with projects or ideas. Look at any offers that come your way, because they are to be celebrated. And just get out of your head if you fall into it. Cancer. Okay. Didn't really have that jump out a whole lot, so. Taurus rising. Okay. Yes, I do fall into fear. I should start working on releasing the fear. Amen. Love this reading. Huge thank you. You are spot on. Woohoo! Woo-hoo. You're welcome, Donna. Shannon, you are welcome as well. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. All right, so let's see. We got Claire. Thank you for your donation, Claire. Whoop, whoop. All right, Virgo, general reading, please. All right, so I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck once again. Just kind of organize my cards here. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages regarding Claire's life path here on Earth at this time. Woo! On into and through the month of December of 2021. Okay, so we have some cards that jumped out. We have the Hierophant energy. This could be you thinking about a business and organization, marriage, commitment, partnership, a new chapter in your life, because something here, maybe in the area of home, family, or business, has started to feel like a weight on your back. Enjoy your day, Donna. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we have you really working hard here with the Eight of Pentacles energies, and at some point contemplating, or there will come some form of ending. Now, the Death card is when we either see that something's ending, or we start to feel as though it's time to bring something to an end here, so that you can start something new and lay down what weighs heavy upon you. Okay, I'm going to mix these back in here and shuffle again. All right, again, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless Claire with clearly defined messages regarding Claire's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the month of December. All right, so we have Judgment. Have you been feeling judged? Do you feel like you've been judging others? This has been a very popular card lately for the collective and for personal readings. As a major arcana, Spirit is helping for many to reflect on where you used to be and where you are now. It's a time of resurrection. It is a time to go through some form of rebirth here. You may be thinking about a child or children. You may be thinking about a situation tied to your past or your childhood, and you may be indecisive here. But Spirit stepping in with the major arcana of the Judgment card to help you to get some clarity here in relation to another or others. So with the Five of Wands energies, there may be inner conflict, could be outer conflict, but it is conflict about what action steps to take. So you, like the collective, may be contemplating in the next 2.5 weeks, one path or another, one direction, decision, person, circumstance, or another. This situation with the Guardian of Emotion card says it requires emotional maturity and total trust. You are indeed surrounded by those who only have the best of intentions. So challenges are going to be resolved. But if you're unsure about what action steps to take, pray to Spirit and then trust that adjacent possibilities may open up. Oh my. Okay. So in your creative aspects position, this is like feeling tied down to an unhealthy person, place, circumstance, situation, environment. So it is time to do the work. It is time to figure out, is something good for me or not? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it moral? Is it immoral? I feel like it is time to move forward. So Spirit's saying if you're feeling ready to move forward, new information may help you to make some form of change. Review all documents carefully. Now, in the actions position, thank goodness, I feel like this is necessary. Spirit stepping in during the month of December, helping you with the Hanged Man energy as a major arcana to stop and look at things from every direction before taking action, to focus instead on wonderful things you can do, what you can put your time and effort into that will help to for you to remain poised and to build upon happy connections with others around you. Yeah, emotionally, there may have come an opportunity, person, situation unexpectedly. And Spirit saying it is a time to communicate, to find some form of clarity here. So if something came in quickly, Spirit saying slow down and observe the circumstances. There could definitely be someone around you who is not being completely honest. And at some point, there could be a change in the wind, the realization that someone that you don't need to remain tied to your current circumstances, situation, or person or group of people. So in the subconscious position, you have the Magician. So you have the ability to give birth to whatever you so choose at this time in your life. Spirit saying you may feel as though you're restricted by your circumstances, but this is just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that makes you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to rescue you when you can rescue yourself. So you can manifest whatever you so choose, whatever you may be conflicted about when it comes to taking some form of action. But I think Spirit with the Judgment and the Hangman energy is Spirit stepping in to say, we're going to help you to resurrect, to rise above, to go into the direction of what brings happiness to all here, right? I'm going to make a decision for myself. And because I'm making happy decisions, I know that those around me will either see it or feel it. So day to day, you have this beautiful Fool card as a major arcana. Once again, you have Spirit's assistance when it comes to manifesting forward movement. But it is important to review documents carefully when it comes to new possibilities. It's important to know that you get to make the decisions you want, and that you are done with any unhealthy communication circumstances. You are ready to rise above a situation and give birth to it, to manifest it. You got the Empress and the Magician both in your subconscious position. So this is about moving forward in a very mature way, being the queen of your journey, saying, I'm going to observe a situation a little bit here until I'm sure about the decision I want to make. Hi, Reva. And Reva says hello to everyone. Good advice. Always see what you can do first before yes. All right. So in the inner strengths position, oh my goodness, Spirit's saying if you put your creativity and effort into the manifestation of what you personally desire at this time, happy news will come. There are helpful people out there. and someone could give you the key to this happiness here, as long as you remain poised until you make the highest, best decision for yourself. So, Spirit's telling you to put on the energy of the King of Swords so that you are clear about your goals and intentions, so that you can cut away from what doesn't serve you during the next week or so. Yeah. Someone may have come towards you quickly or unexpectedly, like we saw with the Eight of Wands energies in the emotional aspects position, that made you maybe think about making changes in the area of home or family. Feeling like there is some form of soul connection, trying to get to the truth. And then we have heartache tied to someone not being completely honest. So if there's indecision here, Spirit's saying find balance and observe a little longer. Yeah, even from the second to the third week from now, Spirit's saying keep your head down, research what's on offer here. Is there equal give and take? Are you receiving what you want? And then see what's on offer from someone in a leadership position. And then, like the Hanged Man energy, take some time with the Hermit energy to observe which path is the highest, best one for you. Because you, like the collective, eventually here could, if you so desire, move into the direction of what it is that inspires you, a blessing from the universe that makes you recognize that things could really grow and prosper emotionally elsewhere. Something or someone is no longer fulfilling you emotionally. Therefore, Spirit's saying, what are you praying for? Watch for signs and synchronicities, especially around the third or fourth week of December, for eventually you're going to see the results of your efforts with the Three of Wands. Your ship will come in, kind offers will come, and you'll be able to lay down whatever was weighing heavy upon you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune moving forward, going into the direction of victory. And then by the end of December, you have the Lover's card. So this is, am I passionate about some form of offer opportunity? Maybe even, are they passionate about me? I'm tired of fighting this battle. I'm going to decide when I'm going to free myself from it. I have the strength to recognize what I'm confused about. And I can face my fears. Either someone's going to be closed off, or this is you wishing for someone who's closed off or isn't going to give you what you desire, or you are fearing that you're not going to receive the results of your efforts. So Spirit, just like the Hanged Man energies, at the end of the year going into January of 2022, is saying continue to set goals and meet goals. Like write out the outline of this next chapter of your life in 2022, where you're going to create day to day, and you're going to be excited and passionate about the direction that you are creating for yourself. Because the High Priestess is like, I'm going to plant seeds, and then I'm going to observe and see how they grow and which one grows and how it grows. And as I do, I will eventually be able to make a decision here. So wishes coming true, a light at the end of the tunnel, recognizing that if someone or something doesn't serve you, you have the strength to bring it to an end. So I'm going to close. Yes. Should I hop, skip, and jump into a new direction? If unexpected opportunities come in, and they come in quickly and unexpectedly, especially tied to the past or a situation involving children, it is time for you to observe a little bit longer and work towards what makes you happy personally. Yes, this connection in the relationship sector, we do have a magician. Sometimes that's someone who's manipulative. And with the devil energy here, Spirit saying trust in spirit. Okay, so a mother prays. This is pretty much what Spirit's trying to say, is that you are like this goddess who knows the truth within her heart and what it is she is praying for, so that she can experience a journey of her highest, best good. So this is really about trusting in prayer that Spirit bring you the signs that you need before taking any sort of action here. And that's falling with the Judgment card. I'm going to also read a little bit about my notes for that card. I haven't used this deck in a while. Okay. Follow your heart and don't hold back. Fear not. The Mother prays for you not because you are about to do something ridiculous or you might come to harm, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your fullest potential. She wraps you in waves of love, light, and consciousness, that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing that which is in your heart. So fear not and live your life. Ooh, beautiful message. Firefly, just had my second interview, first with administrator and today with the doctor, feeling so positive. Thank you for sharing that energy. Whoop, whoop. And again, thank you, Claire, for your donation. All right. Does anybody else have a question you would like me to answer during this live podcast? I'm just going to quick kind of go backwards, put these decks away, and just bring in some messages that Spirit's wanting to say to some people. So it'd be a good time if you hear a message that kind of jumps out at you, write it down, and then afterwards kind of reflect on that. So Spirit's saying, I am guiding the collective beyond unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles into the direction of a key to happiness. I will recognize that in some cases, all that glitters is not gold, but I'm going to clean my mind of worries and fears. I know that eventually I will communicate excitedly about something in the area of money, finance, and career. I know that I can make the highest, best decision, especially when it comes to the doorways that are opening for me in finance and career. Even though I'm indecisive by the third week from now, I know that a new opportunity, intellectual project, or unexpected doorway is going to open and things are going to get moving here. Okay, now I'm mixing up my cards. And that's how the message came out. So I know that I'm going to be able to finally make a decision and go away from who and or what no longer serves me in the path tied to the past. Opportunities are coming that will lead me into the direction of a new journey. Even though I'm conflicted about whether or not it's right for me, I know that I will have the strength in December to make the highest, best decision on my own behalf. I may be a bit conflicted about communication, but I know that I am giving birth to an ending so that a wish can come true. So I will remain flexible as I plant these seeds, these goals and intentions, recognizing that one path is meant to end, and I can clean the path up behind me. I will remain poised, but I know I am not stuck or trapped. I'm going to feel strong enough to ask for help and trust that wonderful news is coming my way. I am not restricted by my current circumstances, for I have put in the hard work, and Spirit is guaranteeing that things will work out beautifully. People will help me, people will guide me, and I will get excited about the wonderful things that I can do. Unexpected possibilities are going to bring me and my family great happiness. So I need to connect with someone in a leadership position and have hope, or step into that leadership position and then watch for the signs. Even though I'm conflicted, I know that when the opportunity comes, it is a blessed one. Accept the help of those around you who will guide you into this direction. There'll be shocking realizations that, oh my gosh, my wish did come true if it hasn't already. Justice has turned in my favor, and now the truth is I'm experiencing a happily ever after with the Ten of Cups energies. A new path is leading me into the sunlight, where I can shine like a kid again. A new path is opening, whereby I can now surpass heartaches and regret. My ship is coming in, and I need to accept the offer in connection to others. Even though I may feel indecisive, I'm going to come to the realization that I have manifested a wish come true. All right. You're welcome, Claire. So thank you guys for taking your time, some time out here to be with me, with all of us today. I am still offering 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the fall special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. Thank you guys for attending, and I hope to see you next week. Take care, and God bless.